gig, so we'll continue to do it to a certain extent anyway. I am Marc Riley, and to a certain extent, I am in the room now with Objections. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
So the album, Optimistic Sizings, I'm just surprised that Take That didn't pick you to the post with the title. So exactly what does Optimistic Sizings relate to?
It refers to me being asked to play with Joe and Neil.
Oh?
Yeah, and a bout of anxiety that I got when I first got asked. I thought, oh dear, can I do that?
Right. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Optimistic Sizings. I thought you were looking at kind of like a plumber kind of scenario, or maybe a car.
Nothing to do with that. No, just pure lack of faith in my own ability. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to flatter these two too much. I mean, let's not go mad here. But yeah, I was very surprised and honoured to be asked to play with them when Bilge Pump decided they couldn't do it anymore. And yeah, Optimistic Sizing, that's me. It's my hope, living in hope.
So, did you two know that this was going on in Claire's head at that point in time?
No, I assumed, she's like, yeah, go on then, do it.
Yeah, it's news to me as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing, I don't want to upset you here at all, Claire, but I mean, they did ask me before you.
Oh, what? Hey, what?
Yeah, they asked me, and obviously,
No
I mean,
way.
they couldn't afford me.
Oh,
That's
wow.
all it was.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
and I work evenings as well. It just wasn't going to pan out.
yeah.
So, truth will out, obviously. She believes me, I think. Which is great. I mean, if my mouth is moving, I'm lying, just to let you know now, okay? So I'm going to go through each individual member now, because you've all got little stories going on behind your lives recently. So, Claire, you've been to a festival. What's this one?
Hyper Inverter in the Lake District.
Right, okay. Now, obviously, people know I've not seen any of Glastonbury over the weekend, actually. I haven't seen any of it. I've just been mad busy. But this sounds like a complete kind of parallel universe to that. So, some of the we've got Richard Dawson on there, which Richard could play any festival in the world and just blow everybody away.
Yeah.
But what's this other one, Mr. Blobby Grindcore?
There was a Mr. Blobby themed grindcore band.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how much of the Mr. Blobby oeuvre can you delve into? I mean, he's probably got a theme tune that I'm not aware of, but beyond that, was it what?
It wasn't so much the theme tune, it was just more the pathos, the aura, the chaos, just the atmosphere of what on earth is going on here, and some bloke with his top off just going blobby, 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 blobby over some blast beats.
Right, I mean, I'm wondering if that particular act realised that Mr. Blobby was really, really detrimental to the well-being of Morecambe.
Morecambe?
Yeah.
Was that where Blobbyland was?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And it was a disaster, darling.
It was, darling, yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's all right to laugh about it now. But, of course, back in the day, it was a serious thing for it. And also, somebody played a gig from his car.
Yes, that's right, yeah. A friend of ours who we drove up in the car, he was doing a noise set. He was told to play off stage and surprise people with the location, and he decided to play through the car stereo of the car. Doors wide open, boot wide open. I started to set off by just holding my hand on the horn for a good couple of minutes to get everyone to listen and come and find us. And then at the end of the set, we put him in the boot, shut the door, and then beeped the horn again. That was the end of it.
Well, that's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would imagine Coldplay had very much a similar idea for the weekend, but you pit them to it, so that's good. Now, Joe, you're a teacher, biology, we find out.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Now, I've just confided in you that, I mean, apart from the fact that I would have been absolutely shocking and got a U in it, I really wanted to do biology and then go on to do zoology and all this quite ridiculous.
Sounds great.
It does, but they stopped doing biology in the year that I would have started taking it.
Right.
So you've kindly offered me a deal.
Yeah, I'm willing to give you, private one-on-one tutoring. We can start with GCSE, work our way up to A-level.
I'll dib my way over to Leeds 5 nights a week and keep you busy.
Excellent.
There's hope for me yet. There you go, Michelle. you can sack me tomorrow if you want. I'm off to Leeds 5 nights a week. Also, I mean, being a teacher, with another part of your life, which we are experiencing tonight and have done previously with Objections and Bilge Pump guitarist. And so the kids all are aware of this.
Well, they're aware I play guitar. They're not necessarily aware of this band. Some are aware of it, but yeah.
But you've taken part in a production of Grease.
Yeah. My most recent successful musical endeavour outside of Objections was play guitar in the school production of Grease. It was excellent. It was really good. The kids were amazing singers, really good singers, dancers, and there was me sort of playing guitar along really badly.
Okay.
you know.
Can I ask you now? This isn't, you know, I don't want you to attack me. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got other things to do. But of course, I mean, Greece as an entity kind of features quiffs quite an awful lot, which you would struggle with that. Did you get a wig or did you just not bother?
Well, the band, we were off to the side of the stage, so they didn't have to look at me.
right,
Didn't have to
okay.
look at me, but you know.
Bit like Robert Fripp with Peter Gabriel. I know where you're coming from.
Exactly, yeah.
And then moving on now to Neil. Okay, so Neil, the notes here from Michelle: hiking and wild camping on the Northumberland coast. Now, is there any other kind of camping other than wild?
Yeah, campsite camping
Oh.
and glamping
Oh.
and, you know, pod camping, all that business.
Right, and so you've got huge disrespect for all that.
You can probably tell I'm quite disparaging.
Yeah, I mean, you are kind of you're into the wilds, aren't you? Because we've established even before now that you're into your surfing up there in Saltburn.
Yeah, I like the outdoors, and if I'm not involved in any music stuff, it's nice to just be away from it all.
Yeah, I tell you what, you would struggle being a surfer if you didn't go outdoors, wouldn't you? But anyway, so you went to see a film recently, and who was one of the stars of it?
Well, I guess I was.
Oh, so is it on Netflix? Is it going to be turned into a series?
No, it's a couple of 5-minute surf edits, basically.
Right.
But my talented filmmaking friend Rory in Saltburn, who also took the band photo inside the Objections album.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Right.
A little tip of the hat to Rory there. Yeah, he made a couple of surf films over the last couple of years, and they were both screened at the Saltburn Community Theatre last week for a little community event, and a couple of other movies from like the northeast surf scene as well.
Right, and I love Saltburn. It's such a great place, and you can tell it's very artistic. I tell you, there used to be an art shop there, a gallery, but it had a Wild Billy Childish original in it. I don't know if you remember that.
Was that in the premises of the old bank?
I'm not sure, but it was just on the main stretch.
Yeah, there was. It was called the Arts Bank, and it was where the Midland Bank was.
Right, okay, but to see this massive original Wild Billy Childish, you know, just up there on me jollies was an experience. Okay, so you're going to do 3 songs for us now, Objections. What are you going to do?
We're going to do one song called Retsina, which is new, and then we're going to do 2 songs that we've not done before off of the album that came out in April, which happen to be the least 2 preferred songs on the album, actually, but because this is our 3rd time, we're kind of running out of options. Right. But we're making up for it by doing a new song.
Right, okay.
Which I think we all still quite like.
It's all sounding brilliant in the sound check, so I wouldn't fret.
Cool.
All right, Objections, live in session. Thank you.